Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Chanshimon Prayer Vigil. Let us first greet our Heavenly Parent and true parents. 전신 참부모님께 경배. Now let us recite our family pledge. Family pledge. 전혈극 주인 우리 가족은 참 사람을 존중하고 하늘 부모님의 찬조 이상인 전주 대가족을 형성하여 자유와 평화와 통일과 행복의 세계를 완성할 것을 맹세하나이다. For our family, the owner of Chonilguk pledges to build a universal family encompassing heaven and earth, which is the Heavenly Parent's ideal of creation, and perfect the world of freedom, peace, unity, and happiness by centering on true love. For the opening prayer, can I get Eva Clark to have the opening prayer?
Please join me in prayer. Good morning, Heavenly Parent. Good morning, true parents, true father, true mother. We're so grateful to gather here and be connected to the Chongshim One, starting our day with you, with your word, and creating this space in our heart and in our mind to really align and to focus and to connect with your mother's heart and what we need to do. Even the words of the pledge to a world of freedom, peace, unity, and happiness by centering on true love. So I pray that we can live that today, that we can be centered on your heart, centered on true love, that we can keep you in our heart, keep our true mother in our heart, so that whoever we are with today, whether it's family members, coworkers, or people we meet in our neighborhood, or that we can really think of them as your precious sons and daughters, and that we can free you and allow you to love them through us. And I pray that we can really, the world needs you, and it's really, it needs parents, it needs true parents, and really that heart of embracing each other. Even this morning I was reading about just how your mother was talking about if people are educated and if they marry interculturally, then they won't fight with each other anymore. So I pray that we can have the heart and that we can spread this heart of embracing the other, the people that are different, the people that we might otherwise think are quote unquote enemies, that we can all just really think of each person as somebody that you love, that you long to touch, and that somebody who is truly our brother or sister, because nobody likes to fight. Everybody in their innermost hearts long for freedom, peace, unity, and happiness. And I pray that we can take ourselves seriously and moment by moment today, live that and spread that. I offer this prayer in the name of Roy Neva Clark, Blessed Central Family, Aju.
Thank you so much for your opening prayer. Yes, it was really beautiful. Really like that heart. Yeah, let us get into morning stretches now to help wake us up and be attentive for the Mother of Peace reading. So let us start by crossing our arms. And now switch. We'll do the chicken wings now. Switch. Okay, now we'll do some arm circles. Okay, we'll switch. We'll do some hip rotations. Okay. Now, just for the arms, we'll go like this. Switch. Okay, now for the last 10 seconds, you guys can stretch out any part of your body that helps you stay awake. Okay. Thank you guys for stretching. I hope that has helped you pump blood throughout your body so that you can stay awake and feel energized. Okay, let's go into the next activity, our gratitude points. Sharing about yesterday or even today and throughout the week, sharing your gratitude point and what God has taught you or what you saw God show you throughout this week. Let us get into our breakout rooms. They share the gratitude points. Okay, welcome back, everyone. Thank you guys so much for sharing with one another. Yes, in my breakout room, I had the pleasure of having Keiko-san and Andrea. So I would like to first welcome up Keiko-san to share her gratitude point.
Well, I'm sorry too much about the gratitude comment. I was just shocked about news from Japan yesterday. And but I'm really grateful for all the people so much like letter of support and protest and from all over the world. And then that must do something to Japan. And then even though how media is completely taking over, and then it's like bring such negativity in Japan. But anyway, people, there are some righteous people standing up too. And I like to hear more of a report and then how we deal with this and what direction we're going. Anyway, I'm sorry, it's my honest reflection, because really so shocked yesterday. So anyways, but we're grateful for a whole movement too, and then also people who are really righteous people can like standing up with us. Anyway, thank you.
Thank you, Keiko-san. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, it must have been a lot on your mind with the Japan movement right now and the situation in Japan. But yeah, thank you so much for sharing that and really bringing your story into light too. And now I want to also welcome up Miss Andrea to share her gratitude points too.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. Yeah, what I was sharing is that, it's completely understandable that, when difficult situations are in your hearts, that's all you really think about, right? So, but I'm thinking about that those situations are also in your mother's hearts, the difficulties in Japan and what families are going through, losing loved ones, and all those situations are also in your mother's heart. So my gratitude today was really to hear the Shogo's testimony yesterday about the experience with your mother. I was able to see a video that Reverend Dunkley put on Facebook about, the event, a little glimpse of the event, how they were singing. The environment was so beautiful. So I really wanted to know kind of how did your mother receive that, and how did it make her smile? Did it, comfort her? So to hear that, she was comforted by being surrounded by our young people who are really the fruits of her investment, her and your father's investment here in the U.S. For over 40 years, so they're really the fruits of their investment here. For her to be surrounded by them was really beautiful. So yeah, I'm grateful for that testimony there, and looking forward to hearing more. Yeah, that's my gratitude.
Thank you, Miss Andrea, for sharing. Now let us go into our Mother of Peace reading and Pastor's reflection. So I would like to welcome up Pastor Takino.
Okay. Good morning, brothers and sisters. Let's continue to read Mother's memoir. On Jeju, as she had everywhere, my mother led me on the path of sainthood for the Lord, with no thought of worldly matters. And this fit my emerging personality very well. I read biographies of saintly women and devoted myself to the ideal of complete purity in preparation to receive my calling as a daughter of God. Once settled in Seoul, I enrolled in Sinhyo Elementary School as a fifth grader at the age of 11. While my classmates were running around and playing, I lived a rigorous and strict life of faith. With my grandmother and mother, I devoted myself to prayer, study, and worship. My mother soaked rotten barley in water and added it to radish kimchi for her raw food diet, while I ate millet porridge. Even though weak due to nutritional privation, when she saw farmers working the barley field, my mother could not resist helping with the plowing. If she saw someone having difficulty carrying a load, she would volunteer to carry it for them. Without her saying a word, people were filled with admiration. I've never met such a thoughtful person. One village woman would say to another, who would respond, "That's what I'm saying. I heard she's a regular church goer, but still she is so different from the others." My mother lived the exemplary life of an authentically religious person, always putting her faith into practice by helping others. She studied the Bible and shared with me the teachings of the Holy Road Church and the Inside the Womb Church that Jesus would return as a man in the flesh, just as he had come 2,000 years ago, that he would find his holy bride and hold the marriage supper of the Lamb, as the Bible prophesies, and that all this would take place in Korea. From her, I learned the meaning of Jesus' second advent and could imagine it and taste and touch it. And from my mother, I learned the meaning of true discipleship. Okay, wow, thank you, true mother. And more we learn her stories when she was young. And then we know when we had a Rivers workshop, how much true mother was preparing as a daughter of God and as a bride of the second advent and preparing the holy marriage before she met true father. And the true mother witness demonims live the exemplary life of an authentically religious person. And she always putting her faith into practice by living for sake of the others. And demonim taught true mother, demonim taught true mother the meaning and the purpose of Jesus' second advent. And he comes to find his holy bride and hold the marriage supper of the Lamb. Like I said, true mother knew who she was already when she was young. And when even she growing, become maturity, she knew what's the purpose of her life to meet second advent. They have a holy marriage of the Lamb. But as you know, many of us, and most of us, couldn't understand the value of true mother, not even unificationist. We couldn't understand who is the true mother. but how, how heaven parent was guiding her and protect her as daughter of God. So only grandmother and mother, true mother's mother, they don't even understand her value. Then, that this time I read the true mother's message. She spoke with a youth group, and she also sharing about that heart. Before I closing my reflection today, I like to share the true mother, part of the true mother's message. Because I know of heaven's providence, heaven cannot delay its providence for me any longer. So you all have to step forward. I know that there were many difficult circumstances at the time, but I decided that I would fulfill my responsibility in front of heaven's wish. And in 1960, I took the position of true parent. Because of this, the first generation, your parents were blessed to give birth to you, the second generation. Therefore, you, the second and third generation, gathered today are the true sons and daughters of the only begotten daughter, true parent and true mother. So I can't imagine she knows who she was, but then she knows what God wants me to do that. But nobody understands. She couldn't sharing with anybody except mother and grandmother. So that was how much difficult time she had, more than 60 years. So, but first time now she can share her heart a little, openly, freely. So we want to hear more story or more heart from True Mother, but key point True Mother talk about Israel people. Even Mary couldn't understand the essence of heavenly parent, the essence of Jesus Christ. So to understand the essence of heavenly parent is very important for us to understand True Mother and to understand the true parents. That's why she encouraged us to, we have to understand the essence of heavenly parent. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Pastor Takino, for your sharing, your reflection. Yeah, and so, last Sunday, the youths of America had the blessing to have been able to meet your mother in Las Vegas. So I would like to invite up Tara to share her experience with us today.
Good morning. Okay, yeah, I'll share about my experience going to Las Vegas and seeing True Mother. So for me, it was actually a very last minute decision. Initially, when I heard about this event, I wasn't really planning on going. One reason was just financially. I'm like paying for school, and it didn't feel very practical to just like take a trip to Las Vegas just for the weekend. And another thing on my mind was kind of wondering what I would gain from that experience, even though I've never met True Mother. And I did have a desire in my heart to see her, but I was kind of wondering, like, what is this workshop going to be about? Like, what is she going to share? And I won't get to talk to her one-on-one. It's just like in this big group of people. So what's the point of going? But after reflecting on it for a while, I kind of shifted my mindset from thinking about what I wanted to gain and kind of shifting that into thinking about what I can offer. I realized that all True Mother is asking for us to do was to show up. And I had like an image in my mind of if all the young adults in America had the same mindset as me, as like, oh, I'm working this weekend, like I don't have money to go, and like imagining what it would be like if no one showed up for True Mother. And I realized like I don't want everyone to have that mindset, and like how sad that would be. So yeah, that's kind of what changed my mind. And I decided to go just like 2 days before. Yeah, and I was really glad that I went. It was definitely worth it. And I knew that if I went, I wouldn't regret it. Yeah, some highlights for me. One thing was that my sister also decided to go. Yeah, she's kind of like not super involved in the church. And she kind of like comes and goes, and yeah, we don't really see her so much. Yeah, I know a lot of members come up to me and like ask me how she's doing and say that they miss her. And she also decided last minute. I think she decided like the day before to go. But yeah, I was really happy that she came with me. And we were sharing about our experiences after the workshop. And she was telling me that being there with everyone felt like being at home. And that was something that really touched my heart, because I think that's the most important thing for second gen, is creating that kind of environment where they feel welcome and they feel like they're at home. I know she had an experience in the past where she didn't feel so welcome, and she felt kind of judged by the community and yeah, not so accepted. But yeah, being there in Las Vegas, she felt like this is really where she belonged. And yeah, she was talking about how she like wants to get more involved. She was even, yeah, just thinking about like her place in our community, and how she wants to like pray to God more, and yeah, like get involved more. So yeah, that was one of my highlights, is just having that experience and being able to share that experience with her. Another thing for me was hearing True Mother's speech. Yeah, actually, my first response to her speech was like, for a lot of the things that she was saying, I was kind of like, oh, I've heard this before. Like, this isn't really anything new. I think I went with the expectation that, like, I don't know, maybe she would share something like new and groundbreaking. But when she started talking, I realized, like, yeah, my first response was like, oh, I've heard this before. Like, this isn't anything new. But then I had this image in my mind of True Mother, like, going to different people and like sharing the same thing over and over again, and like kind of, yeah, sharing until she finds someone who can respond and receive what she wants to share. So yeah, I realized that if she is sharing like something that I've already heard, then it must mean that that's important to her. And I don't just want to, I think she's not just looking for someone who can listen to her and receive what she's saying and say like, okay, I understand, but also like act on it. And I felt like, yeah, I felt like us, like second gen, third gen, even there were some first gen members there too, like young first gen. I felt like we could receive her really well. And I'm still trying to reflect on like how I want to act on True Mother's wish and her desire. Yeah, they mentioned kind of some things that are on True Mother's heart right now. And I feel like that's something that I shouldn't just listen to and receive and then move on, but I should really like take that into consideration with how I witness, and yeah, the things that I'm focused on as well. And I'm still reflecting on how to do that. But one thing that came to mind for me, actually just like this morning when I was thinking about it, was one thing that True Mother mentioned a lot in her speech was about the value of second gen and third gen as blessed children. And I think that's something that a lot of people don't really connect to, or don't really understand their value. And there was another speech True Mother gave a while back about how CARP should be responsible for all second gen. So I felt that as a member of CARP, maybe one of my responsibilities is to help other second gen understand their value as blessed children. Because I think that's something that we have a little bit of a deeper understanding about. Yeah, and that's something that I've struggled with too for a long time. I think, yeah, I only started to realize that deeply like this past year. But I think, yeah, I think that's something that we have to offer to our community. And I think that's something that True Mother really wants, is for us to understand and appreciate our value as blessed children. So yeah, that's it for me. Thank you.
Woo! Thank you, Tara, for sharing. That was really beautiful. I really appreciate hearing your testimony about Las Vegas. So yes, let us go into our breakout rooms and really share what we learned from Pastor Takino's reflection on the morning Hundoke and even Taro's sharing on her experience in Las Vegas. Yes, let's go into our breakout rooms. Thank you all for sharing your reflection and just sharing about even what you learned from Taro's experience and what you learned from Pastor Takino's sharings. So yeah, I'd like you guys to also look at the chat too. There are some announcements that are up on the chat, and I would also like to invite up Pastor Takino.
Okay. That was fast. Sorry. We have many people here. Oh, thank you, God, that all of them come back. Oh, I'm very happy. Yes. Yeah. Welcome back, my children, something like a Dr. Jones. Anyway, and I truly appreciate Jake. He come back and he has an elder son's heart. So he want to take the UPA and Ava to not just visiting to the Las Vegas, but he want to show the America. So he had some extra days, and then they visit to the other cities, then come back to America and come back to New Jersey. So the pastor Naokimi very happy actually said, that yes, this is a good opportunity. He should take the UPA or other youth member to other cities. That kind of the heart, is very important to how we can give them that. Oh no, not I'm preaching time. I already finished. Okay. Okay. So today, Friday, we have a Chonshimon prayer, international connecting to the Korea and Japan, and we really want to pray for Japanese situation today. So if you have time, please come to the Chonshimon, New Jersey. And today I like to invite Jake. That's that is very good brother. Came back from New Jersey. Jake.
Okay, thank you, Pastor Takino. Thank you to Eva. Actually, Eva made a lot of plans and driving. Okay, please join in my prayer. Good morning, Heavenly Parent and true parents. Thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity that you've given us for the past weeks together with our young brothers and sisters all over this nation, Heavenly Parent, to see Mother. It's been a while, Heavenly Parents. Heavenly Parent, the last time we saw her. And thank you also, Heavenly Parent, for this community and all the blessed families around this nation who really supported us in order to really meet true Mother, and also all the leaders who encourage us and really guide us, Heavenly Parent. Thank you for all the staff who really prepared and offered devotions. And thank you for all the participants that in spite of their busy schedules, they still managed to really come and really offered something, Heavenly Parent, to meet through Mother and give her hope, Heavenly Parent. And of course, we'd like to thank our true Mother, always there, Heavenly Parent. We know that there are so many things going on that she's handling, the case of Japan and the situation of Korea, and even here, the situation of the US, Heavenly Parent. But she always never showed that difficulties in front of us, but always try to remind us who we are, that we are true parents' children. We are God's children, and to be able to hear that directly from our true Mother, it was very special, Heavenly Parent. And I know, Heavenly Parent, that all the participants who came, Heavenly Parent, could be able to feel that, Heavenly Parent. And I hope, Heavenly Parent, that this would be the starting point of a new era, Heavenly Parent, where the young generation could be able to really embrace one another, Heavenly Parent, just like a true Mother, Heavenly Parent. She never tell us, Heavenly Parent, of what we're doing, Heavenly Parents, that we're lacking in so many points. She just keep saying, Heavenly Parents, that she loves us, that she really cares for us, that she we are her children. And I pray also that we can also reach out our brothers and sisters who couldn't be able to have that opportunity to see our true mother, that I hope through us we could be able to really help them, Heavenly Parent, to realize also that nobody are judging them, Heavenly Parent, but especially mother, just to really want to embrace them more and more, Heavenly Parent. Especially now that she's getting older, Heavenly Parent. So I hope that we can be able to really help our brothers and sisters, and to true mother, Heavenly Parent. I know she deserves to meet her children, Heavenly Parent, that she's longing for so long, Heavenly Parent. And I hope that as we really work together with all the blessed families in this community, Heavenly Parent, we could be able to really create that kind of environment to help our young generation, especially, Heavenly Parents, to heal that pain from the past, Heavenly Parent. And I pray also, Heavenly Parent, for all the blessed families who really invested so much, Heavenly Parent, to really help your providence, Heavenly, move forward, that we could be able to really help them as well in helping the children as well. Thank you, Heavenly Parent, for everything. We don't deserve these blessings, Heavenly Parent, but you always really make us feel special, Heavenly Parent. Because of that, we really want to dedicate more ourselves, Heavenly Parent, in supporting you, Heavenly Parents, just like what Mother was saying, that we have to really apply our faith, Heavenly Parents, through serving others, Heavenly Parents. We really love you, Heavenly Parent. Because of that, we want to serve you more, and we want to serve this community. So please allow us, Heavenly Parents, especially today is Friday. It's a witnessing day for us again, Heavenly Parents. So I hope that we can be able to really embrace more other people, Heavenly Parents, and share the love that we receive from True Mother. Thank you so much once again for everything and all of these things I would like to offer on behalf of the people gathered here. In my name, Jake and Jason Robas Couple.
Now let us go into our unison prayer. So I would like it if everyone can unmute and really pray for the Iwasaki family and even Kaloba family too, for their situation and Japan's situation too. Dear most beloved Heavenly Parents, thank you so much for this time. I want to take this moment and thank you to your sons, Heavenly Parents, lost your child.
Un ejemplo de verdadera disciplina.
I just want to take this moment and time to offer moments so that
as we call the changing harmony.
Pray about the situation as a whole. Right now, families, brothers and sisters in Japan is right now.
family.
During times where
Children, precious
wants to bring you up
children, directly connected to
in front
God.
of your eyes.
No one
From other countries,
can't cut the relationship between God and blessed children. Lineage things
American citizen as a child in America.
to them.
You want to receive true mother.
As a child, touch them.
Honor true mother's
How we can support them so they can become maturity and that they can take over the responsibility within the child group and a peace kingdom,
Our turn now, as you
creating one family,
as the second generation, as your children
starting on
our
second, third, at direct children. To our destiny passion, all our life sacrifice, then
offer
that our treasure, leave for second gen.
Thank you guys so much for coming to this morning Chunchimon prayer vigil. I'm really grateful that you all were able to attend and really be able to really invite God into your morning and even into your day. So thank you so much for attending. I just wanted to say thank you so much. Yeah, I hope you guys all have a amazing and wonderful day. Bless you guys so much. God bless you all.
Thank you.
Good morning, Mama and Daddy. Good morning.
Bless you.
Thank you so much.
Good morning, Peter, Father.
Thank you, Junkie. Tired and
Good morning. Good morning, Dr. Watt.
Good morning.
Good morning, Dad.
Good morning, everyone.
Have a good day, Roswitha.
God bless.
Hi,
Good morning,
Have a
Caroline.
beautiful day.
Have a great day at work.
Wonderful Friday.
Have a good day.